What's up, you guys? It's your boy Seth. Sitting here chilling, wasting time. I was talking about like fucking anonymous quitting being like being gay. You know how like gay people aren't really gay till their family finds out. You know that's when they fully commit. You know, and it's like known quitting is like you're not really you don't the phasing doesn't start until you actually start to get known for quitting. So it's like coming out the closet of quitting. You know, 'cause it's kind of hard to like be somebody or be anything when the world thinks you got a secret, you know. So that's my take on that. Another thing that I was talking that was going through my head was Hispanic people in the programs. You know, what it is like they go in the programs and they never come out. You know, it's supposed to be un tiempo de su vida, no toda la vida. You know, pero que hay que regresar a la vida. Eso es recuperarse uno propio, regresar a su vida. You know, y la cosa es que como ahí los tienen bien enredados, you know, y que uno pierde la cultura porque, you know, la gente, like, this part of the religious part, the faith part, is part of a lot of shit drinking, you know. The ethnic part, if you're like super Indio or whatever, I know they made alcohol sometime in their life, you know. But yeah, it's, you know that, and then you got the like immigrant Hispanic person that's there through necessity, not because they are, you know, and they'll be whatever to be able to stay in the country, you know. And it's like, at the end of the day, you know, it's like helping them phase through the program to understand how to use the tools, and then taking them out and letting them be members of the society, of the community. You know, I went through it too. I went through it backwards. You know, I had the art through it. You know, because I had already stopped smoking weed when I was little, and yeah, you know, so it was crazy. All I did was tell my mom that I smoked weed because the world was being like a little bitch, you know, being annoying, and I had just stopped smoking weed because of the annoyance, you know. So that's what happened. And then, like growing up in life, like you know, everybody would just get drunk and then just pass out and go on with their life, you know. But it was that necessity, and then like you know, not wanting to get in trouble again that kept me in the program, you know. I'm not saying it doesn't work, you know, but it's like after you get over that, then all the all the uh, all the French braids and in and outs of that shit, you get over them eventually. You live out all the shit in the program. You eventually like live out of that organization. Y like when I say, but es una organización para ayudar a la gente, but you know, it's like, but it's not community, you know, no es toda la comunidad y no es toda la gente del mundo, you know. Y la cosa es que es para regresar a ser uno mismo otra vez, no ser una persona otra persona, you know. Y que I mean, si uno quiere vivir en una bobo, pues sí, pero nunca van a hacer nada en este estado, you know, porque el mundo le va a poner the test as soon as you get something. So, I don't know. I just really think it's like, you know, if there was more responsible, like, Hispanic people, like, showing people the other ways of stopping drinking, like the cultural way, que te moriste por andar tomando, you know? Because remember, we do have Dia de los Muertos, you know? That shit has been around forever, bro. The drunk has been around longer than the program has. How the fuck did Hispanic people do it yesterday without a program, you know? You gotta ask yourself that question, like, you know, historically, like most of our history is drinking, you know, yeah, it's in there. But then how come, like, you can't teach the old school way? Get this, he's this bolo. They even made a card of that fool. And then fucking next thing you know, fucking they have a fucking Dia de los Muertos to get you off. You know, then you have faith, the lint and all that shit. So I mean, it's just about helping people through the program back into self. But you know, it is what it is. You know, it's because you can get lost in the program. Like they give you shit to do. It's called being of service and all that shit. That's just true too. But then you know it's crazy. If you don't get to know the person truly, you just trying to deal with not drinking, you'd be like, you're probably leading them in the wrong fucking direction anyways. You know? I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, it helps people, you know? Everybody can't come out and quit, you know? Everybody can't go out and buy a Lambo. It costs too fucking much, you know? To some people, coming out of the closet of addiction and using is very difficult because the fact they might take a big loss. They might lose offers at work. They might lose the status at work. They might lose a job because they're admitting that they're quitting drugs. You know, so it's a lot of social situations. Well, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that. But like, how did Hispanic people stop drinking yesterday? in a culture full of alcohol, you know, in a culture full of like, you know, weed and like, you know, other substances, you know, how did they get through it? Because they did it before the program, bro. You know, that's just crazy. I don't know.